Suzuki has finally entered the world of electric cars, and they didn't start small. Instead of building a tiny budget EV, they launched a compact electric SUV. This is the Suzuki Evitara, their first full EV, and the question everyone's asking is simple: is it worth buying? Suzuki is famous for small, reliable city cars like the Swift and Ignis. So choosing an SUV for their first electric model is a bold move. And here's the twist: the Evitara isn't built from scratch. It's a collaboration with Toyota, sharing tech with the electric urban cruiser. But unlike the Suzuki Across, Suzuki actually took the lead this time. Let's talk practicality. The boot space is small, just 244 liters with the seats in place. That's way smaller than rivals like the Kia EV3 or the Ford Puma Gen E. You do get cable storage and a small extra compartment, but the cargo area isn't great. Now move to the back seats, and things suddenly improve. You can slide the rear seats forward or backward, and even recline them for extra comfort. With the seats pushed forward, the boot grows to around 300 liters. Still not the biggest, but much more usable. And the 40-20-40 split seating means you can carry long items in the middle while two passengers sit comfortably. That setup is rare in this class. Passenger space is surprisingly good for adults. There's solid legroom, decent headroom, and the floor feels open. So yes, the boot is small, but comfort for passengers is a big win. The front cabin looks modern, yet the materials are mixed. You get some soft-touch areas, but also plenty of hard plastic, especially on the doors. It doesn't feel as premium as something like the Kia EV3, but the driving position is great, visibility is wide, and even the base model gives you front and rear sensors plus a reversing camera. Higher trims even get a 360-degree camera. Now, for the biggest interior weakness, the infotainment system. It's slow, laggy, and simple things like heated seats require digging through menus. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are included, but the native software definitely needs improvement. On the bright side, storage is excellent. Big pockets, a deep armrest, and large cup holders make everyday use easy. The Evitara offers two battery options. The smaller 49 kilowatt-hour battery gives you up to 213 miles of range. The 61 kilowatt-hour version stretches that to around 264 miles. If you choose the larger battery with four-wheel drive, the range drops slightly to around 245 miles. Still competitive with cars like the Renault 4, and four-wheel drive is a rare feature in a compact electric SUV. Charging from 10 to 80% takes around 45 minutes. Not the fastest, but acceptable for its price. Performance depends on the version you pick. The standard model does 0 to 62 miles per hour in about 9.6 seconds. The bigger battery versions are quicker, and the four-wheel drive version adds hill descent control in a trail mode. The steering is light, the turning circle is tight, and one-pedal driving makes city traffic easy. But here's the downside. The suspension is too soft, which means it bounces on uneven roads. At higher speeds, the body leans more than you'd expect, and the steering doesn't return to center naturally. Great for city driving, not ideal for long highways or twisty roads. Pricing doesn't make it a bargain, but it also doesn't make it expensive. The bigger battery trim is the smarter choice because it adds heated seats and a heated steering wheel. The real advantage is the warranty. Suzuki offers up to 10 years or 100,000 miles if you service at their centers. That's a big confidence boost for EV buyers. Safety is decent too, with a 4-star Euro NCAP rating. So here's the final verdict on the Suzuki Evitara. It has smart interior space, comfortable rear seats, optional four-wheel drive, and one of the best warranties in the segment. But the boot is small, the infotainment is slow, and the ride quality needs improvement. If you live in the city and want a practical, reliable electric SUV with a flexible seating, the Evitara is a solid choice. But if you want long-distance comfort or a large boot, rivals like the Kia EV3 might suit you better.